What's going on, guys? Healy here, and today I'm going to be going over the winners of the National League and American League Cy Young Award. The winners definitely deserved it. I'm going to give you all the stats of all the other guys that were finalists for the award, and I'm going to give you the breakdown of how the voting went. Starting off with the American League, you had Blake Snell, Corey Kluber, and Justin Verlander. Corey Kluber, the reigning Cy Young winner from 2017, posted a 20-7 record this year with a 2.89 ERA. He had the most complete games in baseball with 2, which is kind of funny. 2 gives you the most. Starters aren't going deep in games, or like as deep in games as they were in the past. He pitched a league-leading 215 innings. He had 222 strikeouts in those innings, started 33 games. His ERA plus was 151. His whip was .991. He had strikeouts per 9 of 9.3, which last year he had 11.7. 9.3 is kind of a little low for his average. He was an all-star this year, and Kluber was part of a great rotation with the Indians. They had 4 guys strike out 200 batters or more. Unfortunately, that does not come into play for the Cy Young. Corey Kluber did finish 3rd in this award. It was mainly between Blake Snell and Justin Verlander. Kluber had an outstanding year, but Verlander and Snell were just that much better. So going over the stats of Justin Verlander, he pitched in a league-leading 34 games this year, 16-9 record with a 2.52 ERA. He pitched in 214 innings. He had 1 shutout, 1 complete game this year. The shutout led the league. He had 290 strikeouts, which did lead the American League. Also, he only allowed 60 runs in the 214 innings. He had an ERA plus of 159, which was 8 better than Corey Kluber. He had a league-leading whip of .902. And his strikeouts per 9 this year was 12.2. Outstanding. Also, he had a walks per 9 of 1.6, which was amazing. And his strikeout to walk ratio was 7.84, which was the best in the American League. Blake Snell, he had a league-leading 21 wins on the year. His record was 21-5. He also had a league-leading 1.89 ERA. Pitched in 180 innings and had 221 strikeouts in those innings. He had a 219 ERA plus, which is 60 points higher than Justin Verlander. He had a .974 whip. He led the league in hits per 9 with 5.6. His strikeouts per 9 was 11. He was an all-star this year. The results weren't surprising for me. They were for some people, but Blake Snell won the Cy Young for the American League with 169 points. He had 17 first-place votes, 11 second-place, and 2 third. Justin Verlander had 13 first-place votes, 13 second-place votes, 3 third, and 1 fourth. And finished with 154 points. So 15 points decided this award. Blake Snell, if you guys don't know, has the lowest amount of innings pitched ever for a Cy Young winner. The debate between Justin Verlander and Blake Snell was the workload. Was 180 innings enough? Justin Verlander struck out 290 guys in 214 innings. He had 34 more innings pitched than Blake Snell, which is a lot. Especially, they only started 3 games differently. Justin Verlander would go deep into ball games for the Astros, and helped his team make the playoff. But Blake Snell was the better pitcher this year. Even though he did have the lowest amount of innings pitched, his numbers were outstanding. I did not have any problems with this Blake Snell pick. Also, if you guys want to know, Chris Sale finished with 59 points, which was 4th on the ballot. He finished 12 points behind Corey Kluber. Also, if you guys are still listening, Blake Snell does stream on Twitch, and he will be live while this video is live. His Twitch is classically famous. I will put the link in the description if you want to go check it out. If you do decide to check him out, let him know I sent you. Moving over to the National League, we had Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer, and Aaron Nola as finalists. All three coming from the National League East. But unfortunately, just like the American League, it was more of a debate between Max Scherzer and Jacob deGrom. Aaron Nola still had a fantastic year. He had a 17-6 record with a 2.37 ERA. Started in 33 games, pitched 212 innings. Struck out 224 batters, only allowed 56 runs. At an ERA plus of 175. His whip was .975, and his strikeouts per 9 was 9.5. Definitely stepped it up this year for the Phillies, and I'm excited to see how he pitches in the seasons to come. Starting off with moving over to the other two guys, Max Scherzer, 34 years of age. He's still killing it. He's won the past 2 Cy Youngs, and he looked to make it a 3rd straight this year. Hit a league-leading 18 wins with an 18-7 record. He had a 2.53 ERA. Started in 33 games. He had 2 complete games, which led the league, and 1 shutout, which also led. He also led the league with 220 innings pitched and struck out 300 guys in those innings. He only allowed 62 runs in those 220 innings as well. He had an ERA plus of 168. He led the league in whip with a .911, and he also led with a 6.1 hits per 9 and a 12.2 strikeouts per 9. He only walked 2.1 batters per 9. Which helped him lead the league also in strikeout to walk ratio with a 5.88. Fantastic year from Scherzer, just like Justin Verlander. He pitched a lot, struck out a lot of batters, and led in some categories. Unfortunately, though, he was not as good as Jacob deGrom, who finished with a 10-9 record. League leading, MLB leading, 1.7 ERA. Started in 32 games and had a streak of 29 quality starts in a row. That's when you pitch 6 or more innings and allow 3 or less runs. Pitched in 217 innings, only allowing 41 runs on the year, and struck out 269 guys. He had an ERA plus of 216, which led the league. He had a whip of .912, so .001 higher than Max Scherzer. He led the league in .4 home runs per 9. He only allowed 10 home runs on the year, and he had a 11.2 strikeouts per 9. Absolutely fantastic year for Jacob deGrom. The quality starts definitely helped his case, and he was dominant. It's unfortunate that that Mets lineup couldn't do anything for him because Jacob deGrom pitched his heart out all year long, and they just did not give him any run support. The voting ended up being 29 first place votes for Jacob deGrom. Almost unanimous, but one person decided that he was second place on his list. Finished with 207 points. Max Scherzer was the opposite. He had 1 first place vote and 29 second place votes. Aaron Nola, with 86 points, had 27 third place votes. So the writers were definitely all on the same page for their voting. The only confusion a little bit was maybe third place votes, but that doesn't necessarily matter too much. Jacob deGrom, that would have been awesome if deGrom was a unanimous winner. So with the National League Cy Young Award, Jacob deGrom has the lowest wins ever for a Cy Young winner, National League or American League. The previous record holder before was Felix Hernandez with 13 wins. Wins don't necessarily matter or showcase a pitcher's ability too much, but I wanted to point out how both Cy Young winners were very unique this year with some of their stats. Jacob deGrom, if you did not pick him to win Cy Young, I don't know what you were doing, what you were thinking, but if you were one of those people, let me know in the comment section down below why you thought that. But Jacob deGrom, Blake Snell, both win the Cy Young in their respective leagues, and that's both fine with me. Tomorrow is the MVP voting. I'm excited to see who will win that. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe if you are new. And this is Healy. I am out. Peace.